Gertie Rude, back again, the Saturday mood. Well, here I am, it's Saturday, it's absolutely bleeding sweltering, but I'm here. We are mustered here, troops, to have a look at this, because this is outrageous. I'm raged out, I am. I'm absolutely beside myself with rageous outrousness, whatever the word is. I'm outraged. So we'll jump in and see what she's been bloody doing. I don't think it's her for a change. I think it's the company that she keeps. And you know, like they say, birds of a feather, they tend to flock together, don't they? So here we go, let's listen. What's she done now?
Triumphantly were an actual attempt made on his life.
Right.
Concluded the star of HBO's hit show Insecure.
Oh yeah, but hang on a minute. Didn't they get chased around Manhattan or something in the high-speed car chase? It was like 8 miles an hour. Oh, it was traumatic or something, wasn't it? Whatever. Right, let's move on.
What does she think? That Trump
don't think she
told
does.
a little spotty-faced, notoriously
Right.
bad shot to hit his ear, but make sure he missed his head?
Yeah.
Come on.
Ridiculous.
Out of respect to courageous Corrie.
He has gone from zero to hero, isn't he, old Trump, though? You know, it's sort of good. I like Trump. I've made no bones about it. I like him. I know people don't, but I like him because people don't like him. And the type of people that don't like him is just so hilarious. They get so worked up about him. But it's probably inverted snobbery, really, because at the end of the day, he hasn't got a dog in the game. He's already a multi-billionaire, isn't he? It's like I've said before, if he's got any sort of personality disorder or syndrome, it's probably a George Washington one. You know, where he wants to go down in posterity. He's done everything else. And, I've heard a really good story about Trump. I think it was Theo Von, which is an American YouTuber, but don't quote me on it. It was something similar. It wasn't Joe Rogan. It was somewhere between Joe Rogan, those sort of men's podcasts. And it was one guy that worked for his administration when he was in before. And he said during the Trump administration, he had made overtures to the Taliban saying, we will make a considered pull-out or retreat from Kabul, but you have to meet these conditions, this and this. He had a meeting with the head of the Taliban. And it was never going to be an out like Biden did, like everybody get on the helicopter, get in the bleeding planes and just piss off as fast as we can and leave them to it. Leave all the ammunition, leave all the armoury, leave them there so they can turn all that on the citizens and plagiarise them, or not plagiarise, plague them. And other words I can't use on YouTube. But, so, in his administration, he had made these overtures, rather like he did with Kim Jong, whatever his name is, in North Korea. And he said, listen, we will pull out, we will do a considered retreat, we'll do it bit by bit, but you have got to meet these criteria. This, and this. And the Taliban were like, so, yeah, but we're going to do this. And he just got a picture out of his pocket, gave it to the chief of the Taliban, and walked out the room. And the picture was a picture, aerial view of his house, my darlings. Oh, dear. So it was that kind of vibe. In other words, he's got coonies, isn't he? And it was going to be his way or the highway. He met him more than halfway. And he was like, right, if you want us out of Afghanistan, this is what the criteria is. This is where the protocols. We're doing it my way. You know, you'll get what you want, but it's going to go my way. And he said, yeah, but what if I don't agree? And he handed him a picture of his house. Oh dear, I don't quote me on. I think it was like Theo Von, someone like that. Anyway, so there's that, and then there's this monkey here. He's not a monkey. He's Kevin. He's a little minx rather than a monkey. Kevin, what's his name? Sullivan. Is it Sullivan? Oh, Kevin O'Sullivan on Talk TV. Anyway, so he's absolutely irritated beyond irritation about a friend of Meghan Markle's that says something or other, which we're going to all hear about now. Let's go.
2 other victims who were critically injured.
Yeah, they were.
Those seals really should apologise. But will she? Don't bet the farm on it.
Right.
What Meghan makes of her friend's sickening intervention, we can only
Oh,
speculate.
don't they look happy? Don't they look happy? Don't she look like Gertie Rude's put her makeup on? Oh, dearie me. Oh, we're love's young dream. Well, say young. I'm knocking on 50, but get me. Anyway, so apparently she's got a friend that thought that... Mind you, I have been a bit worried because I've seen Trump go from, like, as I say, zero to hero, which is good because he's obviously middle America, white-collar worker and blue-collar man. They just want somebody sensible, if you get me, somebody that could kind of walk and talk at the same time would be good. And they all realise that he had his finger on the pulse, didn't he? I mean, if he can make a multi-billion empire, then I'm sure he can do something better for America. And he certainly don't do it for the wages, because he gives his presidential money, salary, whatever it is, to charity, doesn't he? And it was nice to see Melania out, and they're all kissy, smoochy. And that was nice as well, because he is a bit boorish when it comes to women, but you can't really judge a bloke by that. If he's got the kahunas and he can do the job, let him do it. That's what I say. Because you can't really have a senile old goat in charge of the things that America is in charge of. Can you? You can't. Don't make sense, does it? It don't make sense. What is it they say when America catches a cold? Well, America sniffs, the world catches a cold. Something like that, innit? Anyway, let's go on.
Is the Duchess regretting endorsing a shameless conspiracy theorist?
Probably not.
As one of the celebrity guests on her Dullsville podcast series, Archetypes? If not, why not? Either way...
Oh, was she one of her victims on there? Oh, they've been barking bonkers anyway, weren't they, all of them? I mean, they're either nondescript, and the ones that were half interesting, sorry about that, the ones that were half interesting, like Mariah Carey or Selena Williams, they weren't allowed to talk anyway, so, do you know what I mean? It's pointless them being there. But I'm a bit worried because, as I say, you know, with Trump, he's obviously going to be the next president, because the media, no matter what side of the thing, I think really, you know, I don't know. I think the Electoral College, the people that make out who's going to be the next president, which isn't the voters, have all come in behind Trump. For whatever reason, they could probably see ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching if he becomes president. So I don't know what's going on, don't care. But the bad thing is, if he becomes president, these two are going to want to come over here, aren't they? And they're also going to bring bloody Karen Johnson with them, aren't they? That bloody old Karen bird, or what's it called? The Foo! I mean, we know her as what's her name? Whoopi Bleeding Goldberg? That bin, yeah. Oh, we're not going to stay in America if Trump gets in. I mean, I would say, good, we don't care. But I've just got a nasty feeling they want to come over here. And we've got enough crackpots over here.
Awful Amanda issue just adds to Meghan and Harry's
might go to Nigeria.
Popularity problem. With the benefit of hindsight,
yeah,
the prince finally...
that might be what her bleeding game is. Because she's got herself made a princess in bloody Nigeria. She'd probably go to bloody Nigeria. She'd probably start owning all those blimmin' scam places. You know, the scammers, they sit there in these bloody great big warehouses, scamming people all over the world. She'd be like that. She'd have these big bot farms and everything. Because her princess name probably comes with some land. I mean, I'm only speculating. I mean, probably it's speculation, isn't it? I don't know. But, yeah, maybe she'll move to Nigeria. Oh, lucky Nigeria. Hey? Oh, my God.
Realising that accepting the Pat Tillman Award for military veterans against the express wishes of the late, great American war hero's mother, Mary, was a massive mistake. If not, why not?
Yeah.
As beaming Harry collected his honour at a glamorous Hollywood ceremony.
Well, I don't think he was, because I've been hearing that behind the scenes, in other words, where there weren't cameras, he was losing his shit about it. So it was like he didn't want to take it. He was kind of like manipulated. I would say there's a lot of pillar talks gone on in the early years, and probably a lot of stuff that she's manipulated him to saying or agreeing that he said, even though he probably didn't say it or whatever. I think a better way of putting it is she's probably got the goods on him. So, you know what I mean? She probably wears his kahunas as a necklace. But he very much didn't want to do it, and he lost his mind after he was out of public view. Apparently, that's what I've heard. Angela Levin talking to Dan Wootton on Outspoken, I think. Don't quote me on it, but I think. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. Anyway, I'm bored already, and we're about 2 minutes 51 into this old BS. So, as I say, it's baking here in Britain. I don't know where you are in the world, but wherever you are, morning, evening, afternoon, good night. Have a great night. It's Saturday, or is it Sunday where you are? Might be Monday. Mind you, it depends where you are, doesn't it? No, it might be Friday. I don't know. I'm in Sussex, and it's very much Saturday, and it's sweltering hot. So I love you and leave you, and remember, you are the most remarkable person that you have ever met. Bye-bye now.